Hola Humans, I go by the name of Jirin for those who don't know, and for those who do know, what's the vibes? Let's get right into it. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night to all out there. You know we don't have the same time zones for some of us, so I have to start off with that. Guys, how are you all doing today? Today I have decided to speak a little on death. Let's talk about death. Death is like a very sensitive topic at times. Not all of the times, but it is very sensitive because I would say that we often die every night, but in the sense of thinking that we're gonna wake up. And for some of us, we don't. But we don't know that when we go. We think we're just doing our daily sleep. But when we're really in that deep sleep, we don't know what happens. Our spirit might be leaving our body and going to places that we don't remember when it comes back into the body. And that's probably another topic on its own. But we're never scared when we go to bed. A lot of us are not. When we go to bed, we think we're gonna get up back. And we don't have the power of life and death. It's the big man up there, CG, you know? He has that, but we go thinking that we'll wake up, and a lot of us don't. But some of us do and don't get to see the rest of the day. So death is something that I feel like we all get to know that we have to one day face that, but we don't know how. And I feel the mystery of life is not when you live in, is not only living, but what that will become of you when you start growing the steps from baby to infant, you know, to teenager, to adult, to, you know, senior citizen, to all these different steps in life that we take. And none of us don't know if we will reach all of these steps. You just have to live, and living itself is not entirely on us. It's on the big man, it's on our Father up there. So JC, you know, it's just death is something that after a while we all get to know we have to do it. Whether we are told about it when our parents get to teach us about God and all these different stuff that we should know at an early age, and we should be acknowledged of it. Some of us were never prepared for that step, but death is something that I feel that's a mystery to every human being. We all know that we have to face it one day, but we never know when. And I think the part about not knowing when you're gonna die, that is the problem. I think that is the biggest mystery of all. And I think that when we're living on this earth, it's just phase one, step one. After your spirit has left your body and you have been buried, this is another phase that you have to overtake on your own. But we don't know, we cannot come back and tell. Some people say they have dreams about the family members talking to them or saying something or just showing them something, but we don't know. Death is pretty, you know, a mystery, because in itself only us can know what happened to us after death. Yes, in the Bible states a lot of things about that, and I am not so, you know, glued and big on the Bible, reading the Bible. Not that it's not good, it's just me. I would read something nowadays and sometimes I forget all about it, but when I do, sometimes I remember it. But there is scriptures in the Bible that says about that. I think in the book of in the book of Revelations, it says a lot about death and the ending of certain stuff. So we get to know. And some of us are set on always putting God first. So we make sure we tell our kids about it, and some of us are confused about certain religions and all this stuff. But death in itself, nobody's confused about that. When we know, we know. We said that one day there's a time to be born, there's a time to cry, there's a time for death. There it is states in one of the scriptures in the Bible. And Revelation is one of the books that it will state things about the coming of the end of a certain era and stuff like that. But death itself, we all have to face that on our own. And the thing about it that surprises me is that no one can come back and tell. Maybe, I don't know, there's probably something in the Bible that actually tells you about that too. But I just wanted to touch on that, guys. Make sure to watch this whole full video. It will help a lot. It will help me to give you more content and will also help boost the algorithm so it can reach far. And guys, I'd like to say thank you to you, and don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, guys. Even if I don't say it, I do want you to subscribe, comment and like. And on that note, guys, I say stay blessed, peace and later.